Hi guys. This is nice. This evening I'm joining you from a car, from my car. I've somehow jimmied so that the camera is in the sunscreen, the sun shader thing, and it's sort of sitting there, so let's hope that it doesn't fall. And I'm really hoping that someone doesn't just sort of climb up from behind me and slit my throat. Anyway, prom committee met today at school. Yes, I'm in high school, or college if you're in England. I can make a lot of references, different international references. Anyways, I'm a huge loser. So, prom committee met today, and we were discussing themes. Last year, it was, what was it? It was A Night in Hollywood. The year before that was 007. The year before that was fairy tales. And no one ever really, fairy tales, no one really dressed up for. And then the year after was 007, which I ended up going with a friend of mine. And 007, you dress in a pretty dress, you're a Bond girl, the guy's dressed in tuxedos. So it was nothing very out of the ordinary for a prom. And then last year was A Night in Hollywood, and again, it's sort of just like, it's ordinary, you know what I mean? It's you dress up nice and you're in Hollywood, whatever. So this year we wanted to do something very different, and the suggestions that came up were, some of them were not so different, like A Night in Vegas. There was another A Night in Hollywood. And then one that was brought up, which I love so much, is a Candyland sort of idea, like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And I think it's great, because what we're going to be doing is the tables will be designed like giant peppermints, so they'll be, because they're big circls, we'll have white tablecloths with the red swirly stripes, have candy everywhere, a chocolate fountain. If we can, have someone dressed up as an Oompa Loompa, greeting people in, or something like that. Like, I don't know, that's a lot far, and maybe that's a little inappropriate. So the way prom works in Canada, it's a little different from what I understand in the US. I don't really know a lot about how prom works in the US. I think it's like you have junior prom and then senior prom. The way prom works in Canada is there's just prom. When you're in grade 12, the people who are graduating, you can bring one guest, and you go, and there's the prom king and prom queen, and there's dances, and there's ceremony, and like the crown and the scepter or whatever, and you have a prom king and queen dance, and it's just a good time. But this is so weird for me. Like being on the prom committee, like, holy crap, I'm graduating this year. It's insane. I think back to it, and when I was in grade 9, when I was just a little junior, I think back to that, and it doesn't feel like that long ago. And now I'm in grade 12, and I'm moving out next year, and got to find a job, and then I'm taking the year off. I'm going to be working in Toronto, and then I'm going to start applying to universities because I want to be a teacher. But I do want to take a year or two off because I want to see the world and experience stuff before I don't want to go kindergarten, elementary school, high school, university, and then back to school to teach for the rest of my life. Like, I want some time off. I want to see the world and go do stuff, exciting stupid things. My neighbor thinks I'm crazy because I'm sitting in my car and I'm recording with you guys. I guess I am kind of creeped out right now. Scotch bag. But the American elections are happening right now, and I haven't watched much about the vice presidential debates or whatever it is, because I live in Canada, and I did follow some of the presidential debates. I watched one with McCain and Barack, and I just want to know, who are you voting for? You don't have to say, but I'm just curious, who are you guys voting for? Are you voting? And what I really want to talk about is voting is, even if you don't support Barack or McCain or whomever else you're voting for, I just think that you should go out and vote. Even if you spoil your ballot, make another box and say none of the above, at least you went out and voted, because the Canadian turnout this year was pathetic. We had a 59% vote turnout, and it was sad. But anyway, I don't want to get into it too much. I just want to say that I think it's cool It's a historical election in the U.S., but think of it, you're voting, you're making a difference in your country. Halloween is next Friday. Also, it is the 23rd today, and that means that in a month and 5 days is my birthday! Woo! I'm turning 17, guys. How exciting is that? I feel old. Like, I can't believe how much, like, oh, it's just crazy. I feel like sometimes I still say I'm 13, and sometimes I still write the year as, like, 2003, and I'm like, wait a minute, it's 2008, almost 2009. Where did childhood go? That is my question. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Last night I got a talking from my dad because I bought this digital camera to make these videos, and he said that he was gonna buy one for me for my birthday. Damn it, I should have waited. Crap. Oh well. C'est la vie. Nothing much is up. Nothing is up. So, again, tell me about what you guys did for prom. Any ideas you have that you can give me, some ideas I can relate to our prom committee. Are you voting? Who are you voting for if you want to talk about that? Why aren't you voting for Brock or McCain? Why are you voting for Brock or McCain? What do you think of Sarah Palin? Because I just hear a lot of stuff about her in the news nowadays. And, like, I don't know a lot about her, but what do you think about her? Tell me about her. Teach me. I just want to know. And I just want to say thank you guys for whoever's watching me out there. If this is your first time, hi. If this is watching my videos for a couple times now, thank you very much. I'd really greatly appreciate if you subscribed to me. And meanwhile, I'm gonna go to bed because I had a huge dinner tonight where I work. It's my first time I ever actually ate there, on the other side, instead of being in the kitchen working, like actually eating. And so I'm gonna go. I have a lot of editing to do. Oh, and one last thing. Just recently, a group of us at school filmed a horror movie that we entered into a competition, and I'm putting it up on YouTube tonight. It's called Ready or Not. Ooh. It was 12 minutes, and it had to be cut down to 6 because that was the criteria we had to meet. So it's a little choppy. I'll probably be getting the 12-minute version soon, which will be a lot smoother and a lot less jumpy. But for now, I'm just putting on the 6-minute one. Comment on that. Tell me what you think about it. My acting in it was atrocious because I was just like, it was so late. We were in a graveyard at 11:30 filming, guys. It was crazy. Crazy good times, crazy scary times. I'm rambling on, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna schedule some shows on Blog TV soon. I have not been on in a while. I've been on seeing other people co-hosting, but I haven't done my own show in a while. I'll put up a video when I'm doing that, and also put a broadcast. It's www.blogtv/people/Stornky, STORNKY. It's the same as my YouTube account. Tell your friends, and word out. Peace to your mothers, brothers, and sisters.
Squinched up your face and did a dance. Shook a little turd out of the bottom of your pants. I don't see what anyone can see in anyone.